Good afternoon. Today, of course, I made it back to one of my favorite places, and I wanted to talk to you about should I stay or should I go? So, what that refers to is if you're a person who is considering selling your home, which of course we need more inventory, so yes, please sell your home. It's a great time to sell. But if you have the option or the opportunity to sell your home without you being in your home, I actually do understand the idea behind doing that instead of actually living in your home and allowing it to be shown. No, I get it. Not everyone is going to have that opportunity to first leave. You found another place, so you're going to relocate your family or your household, and then you're going to list the house you were living in on the market. Not everyone's going to have that ability, but if you should happen to be a person who does have that option, I would say it probably makes sense for you to move and then list your home. But I get it. We don't always have that option. So what's the next best thing I would consider? I would say definitely don't be present for showings. So I get it. It's your home you've lived in for a long time. Maybe you've lived in not that long and you've decided that it is time to sell. I've had some people, I've actually shown some properties where the homeowners were there and they wanted to give us the 10-cent tour. And I know they mean well. I do. I get it. It was your baby. You took great care of the home. You know about, I don't know, certain features that maybe the listing agent didn't mention or you felt that you want to highlight to a potential buyer. But what I'm going to tell you is, as much as you love your home, your home, everything, ups and downs, you know it inside and out, I'm going to ask, please don't be present for showings. I promise you, it's not going to help. You're not going to connect to that ideal buyer and then you're going to accept their offer. And, I'm just, honestly, I'm telling you that that's not how it works. It's not a good look. And you likely do not help to sell your home. Not to mention you being there, it opens you up for some potential where it comes to like fair housing, right? So you're thinking like, oh, I'm going to be there and I'm going to find the perfect family. Nope, it's not about that. When you're trying to sell your home and you go with us as a listing agent, we are trying to get you the most favorable terms to sell your home, the best price, the best timing, the best conditions for selling that home. But honestly, you don't want to start kind of cherry picking like, oh, I connected with this family or that person, because again, you want to make sure that's it. Thank you. You want to make sure that you are getting the best possible selling situation for that home. And it really should have nothing to do with, oh, I saw this couple that came in and they're expecting. No, we're not going to do that at all, right? Because anyone who wants to purchase, no matter what their familiar status is, and all the other pieces that make up fair housing, we just don't want to violate anything. So it's usually easier if, when you're reviewing your offers that your listing agent is going to bring you, you just honestly take a look at them, figure out which one has the most favorable terms for you and your household, and then take it from there. So if you can move first and then list your home, we don't like homes to be completely empty. It's nice when homes are staged, even if it's some light staging, just to give people an idea of the size of rooms and, is my king size bed going to fit in here? Those are the kind of things that people like to see. So I get it. You think, well, Tiffany, if I'm moving, I'm taking all my furniture, but sometimes we've actually seen people who they actually move, but there are certain pieces of furniture that maybe were promised to friends or family that are going to stay in the home until those people can come and pick it up. Well, that can be pretty helpful because then we have a few pieces to work with and we don't have to bring everything from the outside in. But again, it's just my personal opinion and experience is that If you're not going to be in the home, it tends to be a little bit easier because it means that showings can happen for the majority of the day versus having to work around anyone's schedule. And especially with many people working from home, it can get a little tricky if you say, well, I'm working from home, I don't want my home shown while I'm working. That gets a little sticky, gets a little difficult to show. And honestly, the homes that sell quickly and for the most money are the ones that are marketed really well. So again, that's that professional photography, having maybe a videographer come through that is doing some mailings, that is informing the neighbors. Hey, sometimes people do know that maybe their friends or family wants to live in that same area. And you know what? You show up with a little postcard that says, hey, come to my open house. That actually might get it done. So again, with all the different aspects of marketing a home, I would say that, putting your best foot forward. I get it. If you can't vacate the property beforehand, just really be mindful of when you're allowing your home to be shown, because the more difficult it is for someone to have access to the home, it just doesn't make for receiving the best offers, right? So I can tell you that sometimes I go through listings and we're trying to set up appointments, and then I get to the area where the listing agent is talking about when the home can be seen, and it's so rigid. And I have to tell you, it's really doing themselves a disservice. And sometimes when I look at listings based on how long they've been on the market, and I look at those showing instructions, it's interesting when I see things like, oh, the home can only be shown on Thursday or Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. or every other Saturday. When we start to have all those different layers of conditions on top of one another, it honestly makes it difficult to get that property seen by that ideal buyer and for them to go ahead and bring or send an offer. So those are some of my quick tips for you. Should I stay or should I go? If you can go, go. And then also let us connect you with someone who is an agent licensed wherever you're headed, whether it's in the same state, different country. We've got people everywhere. Berkshire Hathaway name, it's backwards, right? Because of selfie screen. Anyway, we have agents everywhere. And I am so happy to connect you with someone else from the Berkshire Hathaway family in another state or another country. So again, I'm your girl, Tiffany, Miss Montclair Booker. If you're looking for a home in the Montclair area, I made a filter so easy. All you have to do is go to missmontclair.com, and right up will pop some listings that are available in our area. Otherwise, feel free to call me, 973-460-4674. And if you were even thinking about listing your home, call me. That's what I'm here for. I can't wait to market my next property. So give me a call. Let's have a conversation. Let's figure out what your home might be worth. Let's figure out the great showing times and the wonderful photography, videography, and marketing we're going to do for that property. Give me a call and enjoy the rest of your day.